Clothespins are not just for hanging clothes, my friend. Let me show you the cuteness that we made with these clothespins that I've had. I have so many in my stash for the longest time because at one point I was obsessed with clothespin wreaths. So now I have all these clothespins and I've been trying to use them little by little. So we are making the cutest little craft today, and let me show you what we're making. So I took the clothespins and I painted them all white. If you're doing a lot of them, spray painting them is way easier, but for now we just painted them with some white chalk paint. I took a popsicle stick, I cut them into little pieces. There's gonna be the little brims of the hat. So I just cut them down, I don't know, maybe an inch long, an eighth of an inch wide. It really doesn't matter. They're not even all exactly the same. I just got them down to what looks like they would be brims of hats. Then I painted them blue, and I painted the top portion of each of the clothespins blue, the front, the back, the inside, the sides. Do you see where I am going with this? We are making cute little Uncle Sam clothespins. So once I had all three of those painted blue along with the brims, I wanted to grunge it up a little bit. So I took my Kiehl's dark wax and my blending brush. You can get them on Amazon, Dollar Tree, Temu, wherever you want. And I just grunged up the little clothespins there so they're not so bright white. Then I took a teeny tiny little paintbrush and I painted 2 red stripes. I was going to go horizontal, but I decided to go lengthwise. This craft, let me say this was actually Pinterest inspired. There's not a particular creator. It was like an Etsy listing where it took you over to like buy them on Etsy. They were like $27 for some clothespins. I'm like, not that I would buy them anyways, but I just thought they were so cute, and I have so many clothespins that is where I got this idea from. So once I had the red and white stripes, I went ahead and I actually did the back red and white stripes too. And then I glued on the little brims of the Uncle Sam's hat. I used a little dotter to dot 2 black eyes. And then it's so small, I couldn't possibly do stars. So I just did little white polka dots on the hat. The first one I did randomly. The second one I did in like a circle shape. And then the third one I did randomly again. And then I wanted to give them some little rosy cheeks there. So I used a little bit of this like super cheap, like, I don't know, Maybelline blush that I had. And I just brushed on some cheeks. And then I just drew on a beard. I really just did like swirlies in white. Now, I'm doing this in chalk paint here. This craft was a couple days ago. The next day I woke up and I was like, ooh, I should have done joint compound. So I do go back at the end of this video and I make the beards with joint compound. And it looks better because it's a little bit 3D. So we took some white stars here. These are teeny tiny white stars. If you got the Patriotic box, you have these stars. Painted them, grunged them up, glued those, one to the brim of the hat and then one to the top right of the hat. And then for the one clothespin, which he's a little bit taller than the other two, I decided to add a cute little tag that says USA. It's teeny tiny. And these stamps I use on so many crafts, you guys. Got them on Amazon. I'm happy to share the link with you. I love this little stamp block. I just wrapped that around the top of the hat. And then here I am with the joint compound. So I already had painted it white. I just went right over on the top of my white beard and painted it with the joint compound. So make sure that you guys are following the page, Manda Panda Projects, or you subscribe to my channel, because didn't these cuties come out cute? I love them. They will look adorable in a little tiered tray. So darn cute. You could even use them on a garland. I think I'm going to turn them into a garland and then show you how that looks. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of these cutie Uncle Sams?